Hello there, Tawana T here. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. If this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, welcome, and I invite you to subscribe by clicking the button below. Also, hit the subscribe button so when I upload a video, you'll be the first to know. So here on my YouTube channel, I talk about self-love, self-care, and developing the most important relationship you'll have in your life. And that relationship is with you. I am a self-love coach and an author, and I have a book called Paint Yourself Beautiful, Journal the Journey to You. And people have asked me, Tawana, what made you write this book? So I thought I'd do a video to share. The reason I wrote this book was simply for me. I wrote this book because I needed to share the journey that I had made from a young woman to who I am now. There was a point in my life where I really couldn't necessarily say that things were going bad. However, things weren't going as well as I thought they should, and I was just at a standstill. I wasn't really getting any satisfaction out of life. I wasn't complacent with where I was. I thought I should have been further along. So I actually went and saw a therapist because I was like, what's wrong with me? I just don't feel happy right now. And the therapist at that point was like, oh, you're depressed, but I still couldn't really see a reason why I would be depressed. And they tried to prescribe me medication, but I was just like, I don't think it's that. So I actually went and started researching how to feel happy. Why wasn't I happy? And on that research, I started seeing myself on a piece of paper. And with looking at how to be happy, it all boiled down to, do I love myself? And I had exhibited self-sabotaging behaviors, procrastination. I didn't trust myself. There were different avenues where I disrespected my time, so therefore other people disrespected my time. Did I say yes to things and agree to do things for people only to wish I had not have, or been angry with myself? When I would make a mistake, was it hard for me to forgive myself? I was the negative person walking around in my head. I was a people pleaser. I didn't want anyone to be angry with me, so I would go out of my way to make sure everyone was happy. And at the end of the day, I wasn't happy. So I really had to take a look at myself. So once I looked at that and realized that I was having some self-love behavioral issues, I started trying to figure out why. And going down that path to figure out why was I in this place, I learned that I really didn't know myself as well as I thought I did. And that young girl who got pregnant in college at 19 and had a baby at 20, who was just starting to figure out who she was, had to now be somebody, a mom to someone else. And in that journey from young girl to motherhood, before I even knew who I was, I got lost. And then I was a wife, and I'm a sister, and I'm a daughter. And just at that period in my life, I didn't know who I was to me. So finally, for the first time in my life, I needed me more than anybody else needed me. And I decided to start trying to adopt some of the behaviors, to start putting myself first. I never put myself first. I was there for everybody else. And it was finally, I decided to be there for me. I had to take that look in the mirror and just say, why are you acting like this? What are you afraid of? And I had to let it all go, all my fears, what I may lose, who may be upset. Because for the first time in my life, I needed me more than anybody else needed me. And that meant I needed to appreciate me, adore me, and love myself. And that came with changing my habits. I guess I would say the biggest step I had to take was forgiveness. And I have been holding on to some past mistakes that I had made that not only affected me, but affected others around me that I just had not forgiven myself for. And I didn't realize that I had forgiven the other person, but the forgiveness for myself, I had not done. And once I was able to just look at it for what it was, not lie to myself about what this story I told myself, but exactly what it was, and forgive the woman who made those decisions back then. And once I was able to do that and start accepting who I was, that led me on this journey of appreciation for Tawana. And a big part of that was journaling. I had journaled since I was 8 years old. And through journaling, looking back in those journals and seeing that young girl grow and the things I didn't think I would get through at that time helped me to get through what I thought I was going through at that moment. Like, I got through that. So this was just me putting my path in a book to help other women who may be feeling stuck, who may be feeling like they don't know which way to go, because at a time in their life when they were meant to get to know who they were, they had to be something and everything for someone else. So for the first time, I couldn't be anything to anyone else anymore. It was time I became somebody that I could love to me. So that's where Paint Yourself Beautiful, Journal the Journey to You came from. Now you tell yourself the things that you would love to hear from somebody who loves you. You do the things for yourself that you would love for somebody else to do that loves you, because you can only love as much as you love yourself. And the more you love yourself, the more you invite those things into your life. So again, thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. I hope that you learn more about me and that you are willing to take that journey to learn more about yourself.
Check out the links below. There's a self-love quiz where you can see exactly where you stand with yourself today. Also, get your copy of Paint Yourself Beautiful. You can click the link below and it'll take you to my website where you can order your copy today. Have a nice day. Bye for now.